All right, so to insert parking spots, you actually have to go to Architecture tab, Component, Load Family. And then you're going to go to your Imperial Library. You're going to go to Site. You're going to go to Parking. And then I would like you to hold down Control and select Parking Space and Parking Space ADA and hit Open. If it does ask you to hit Overwrite, hit Overwrite. And now those will pop up in your properties. And you can see, if you type in parking, and here they are. So that's my ADA spot, my parking spot. ADA, you can use either one of these. When you go to use them and insert them, I recommend being in sight so that you can see them. Sometimes on level 1, you can't. And if you have an odd angle that you need your parking spot to take on, you just get close to the edge of that angle and then hit spacebar to rotate, and it's going to rotate it and flip it so that it is kind of parallel with that. I recommend just putting in one parking spot and then we're going to copy and paste it. But before we do that for this one, we're going to need to load in our ADA spot, and that comes in a different spot. So you're going to go to Massing and Site, Site Component, and then in Site Component, you're going to go to Load Family, and we're in the same spot. Imperial Library, go to Site, go to Parking, and then you're going to load in your ADA symbol. While we're here, I'm also going to have you hold down Control and load in Parking Island 1. And then hit Open. And those are going to pop up over here in your properties. So here's my ADA symbol. Same thing. If you have an odd angle, get close to that angle and hit spacebar to rotate it. And then place that symbol towards like the bottom of the spot and hit escape twice. Now, if you would like to, you can group these as a group. And the way that you do that is hold down Control, select both of them, and group them. And so I can name it ADA. Or you can just select them and then you're going to copy them. So now that I have them selected, I'm going to go to Copy Tool and I'm going to click kind of on this corner and then I'm going to copy it over and over and over again. Okay. And then I have kind of my spots in it. I do the same thing on this side with my ADA spot. So I go to Architecture tab, Component, go find my ADA spot. Here it is. Do the same thing, hover, hit your space bar, and then I could put that in and put in my spot and then, or put in my symbol and copy and paste. Now for my other parking spots, it's the same thing. I kind of recommend going to Architecture tab, Component, getting your standard spots. I think it's easiest to do two-way parking, which is the 90-degree. Do your perimeter first. It's kind of the easiest. Get it close, hit your space bar, kind of same idea. And then I hit escape twice and I copy and paste this over and over again. And then I make that a group to make kind of my life easier. So I'm going to copy and paste this a couple of times. Okay. And now I'm going to select all these and make them a group so then I can copy and paste them again. So group of 5, I think it was group of spots. And now I can easily copy this whole group over and over again. Okay, and I can crank this out much quicker, like you see there. Other things that you might want to be able to do for parking is say I have some spots here that are going horizontal. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just kind of copy and paste them over and over again. All right, you can group them and then you can highlight them and mirror them. So say we have like back to back. So I can mirror with my pencil tool. And if I want them to be back to back, I can go straight down and mirror them. And now I have 2 sets. Anywhere you make a turn, you're going to want to put in parking islands. So that's in Massing and Site Component. And my island is in here, parking island 1. And then I would hit my space bar and rotate that. So those are for the like basic ones that are already loaded in. Okay. So that's parking spots and parking islands. There'll be another video for custom shaped parking islands.